Hello, friends. How is everyone? It is hot. Hello. Hello, friends. Facebook friends. How is everyone? Hope everyone is well, staying out of the heat. Thank goodness for air conditioning. I am so grateful for air conditioning. It is one thing that I will never take for granted. I love air conditioning. How did people survive without air conditioning like a long time ago? I don't know. But anyway, we are here today. It is just me, and yes, I am in the bedroom because it is the only quiet place in the house. Everyone is doing something everywhere, screaming, hollering, carrying on. So I've locked myself in the bedroom so that I can get maybe 10 minutes. Maybe I might actually get to take 10 minutes. So, we are going to talk about the short-term rental tip of the day today is about extended stays, and it is brought to you by the fantastic experiences that we have had with some of our extended stay guests. So, let's talk a little bit about what extended stays are and some pros and cons of people staying an extended period of time. So, technically, one of the platforms, Airbnb, says that extended stays are stays 28 days or longer. So that's when we say extended stay, that's typically what we mean. We do have somebody that we know that does extended stays exclusively out in California, and an extended stay for him is like 9 months. So it's all relative, right? But for us, we typically have, our typical stay is like 3 to 5 days. I think it's averaging 5 days now because people are starting to stay longer. But so an extended stay for us is like a month. So that's what an extended stay actually technically is. And we have had a lot of great experiences with our extended stay guests. We've got a cute little older couple who has been staying with us for 3 months. They have their daughter took them out of the assisted living facility about 3 months ago and put them in one of our houses, and they've just been really great. We've really enjoyed hosting them, and they're just so grateful to even be there. But some of the so that is one of the pros, right? You've got occupancy, 100% occupancy for like an extended period of time, which is so fantastic. So you don't have to worry about it. And there's not cleanings. You could offer a cleaning. You could offer a mid-stay cleaning for an extra charge, which is another pro. You could offer a monthly cleaning for a fee as well. So that's something that you could a little extra money that you could make by doing extended stays. Um, you you don't really need to communicate with them all that much. They're kind of like they act more like long-term tenants. They are not technically tenants, but they act more like long-term tenants, and they typically do a really good job of taking care of the space because they're living there, which brings me to one of the cons, which would be that they are living there, which means that they're actually using this space. They're actually using the microwave and the stove and the dishwasher and all the TVs, and the utilities are a little bit more. We haven't noticed a large uptick in utility bills, but it has gone up just a bit because they're in the space the entire time, whereas people who are coming for a shorter amount of time are not typically there to stay in the space. They're typically there to visit friends or go to an event or something, and they're not in the space during the day. They're just kind of there at night and to watch TV and have a place to shower and stuff. But people who are staying in an extended length of time are typically there to actually live in the space. So that is that is one of the drawbacks of hosting extended stay um, guests is that they use a little bit more utilities. They use there's a little bit more wear and tear on the appliances and such. Um, and if you pro- didn't do your due diligence, which is very important for extended stay, uh, um, I can't really stress that enough to do your due diligence when you are hosting someone for a long time, because if you get a bad guest, they're there for a while. So, make sure that they've signed your guest confirmation agreement. Make sure that you have a photo ID regardless of what platform they came from, if they're Airbnb or Verbo or Direct or whatever. Make sure that you have all your ducks in a row and that you vetted them really well. And another thing to think about is to make sure that they have an exit strategy. So at the beginning of the conversation, when you first start talking to them, you say, why are you coming to the area? Why are you in need of this space for this amount of time? What do you plan on doing after your stay is over? I mean, and if they say, I don't know. I mean, I gotta know that they have somewhere to go, or else I just don't know if they're gonna be there for indefinitely or or what. So they need to have some kind of exit strategy, and we make sure that we really narrow that down and nail that down and make sure we've communicated that with them prior to them even checking in. So that's just some of the um, pros and cons of extended stay guests. We have had a lot of really great experiences um, with hosting people for a month or longer, and I hope that you will consider it. And if you have any questions about hosting people for an extended period of time, we would love to um, hear what kind of questions you have, or if you have some experience with it, you want to add to the pros and cons list, come over to the community, the Cashflow Couple community on Facebook. We would love to have you. This is where we talk all things short-term rentals. We're currently having a discussion about extended stays and what that looks like and yay or nay and all the things to consider. So we're doing that over in the community. It's the Cashflow Couple community on Facebook. We would love to have you over there, and we will talk to you guys next time. Have a great week.